Okay, today I'd like to continue our series of Vulnhub. The box would be me and my girlfriend. You can download from this page or this URL, and also I will put the link into the description section, so you can directly use that link for your own purpose. And to the same time, I have already imported into the VirtualBox and configure the network adapter or network mode as host only. And the IP address has been identified as 254. And also, of course, the port scanning has been completed. And as you can see, the two open ports. The first one is 22 for SSH, and the second one is 80 for HTTP. Of course, the next thing we can do is to do the emulation for the HTTP service, because the SSH version doesn't have any vulnerability we can exploit. Okay, so let's open up the browser and let's visit this IP address of the target. And it says, "Who are you, hacker? Sorry, this site can only be accessed local." And we can check the source code. And here there is one comment. Maybe you can search how to use X forwarded for. So it seems like we need to change the request header, which we need to add the X forwarded for field into the original request. And this will make the request is originated from the local client or local host. So of course, the very easy way to do this, we can use the extension by this one. I have already downloaded and also installed this extension, and we can send specify this option, send the following headers by X forwarded for. And okay, now we can refresh the page. You can see now we'll come to the CBAN Corp, and there's some links like login, and we can try some. If there is very weak credential, we can log in too, but it failed. And also like about. So I think you have already noticed the URL, and there is one parameter of a page. So maybe the target has a local file inclusion vulnerability. We can try, for example, like if we can visit the password file, but nothing returned. So maybe we can try the wrapper, PHP wrapper, to see if we can bypass the filter or the firewall mechanism which is used by the target. I have already opened this page as reference, so we can copy this part, and we can, for example, resource is index, but nothing returned from the target. Also, we can try if we can visit the password file, but nothing found. So also I have already tried, I done this box several minutes ago, and I tried to use this SQL map to find to know whether the target sorry, my bad, excuse me, there is SQL vulnerability, injection vulnerability. So how to do? We just, for example, like login, and we can open up the Burp Suite and already configure the proxy setting. And the proxy intercept is on, and we can use lim, input some like admin password, and login, and we get the request, and we can copy to the file, and we can copy to the like this file. You can name it as any name you want. Yes. And we can use the SQL map and do. But I can tell you, this target doesn't have any SQL injection vulnerability. Just because I have already done it before, several minutes ago. So I'd like to cancel this process. So we have tried several ways to try to find some vulnerability, but all these ways failed. So what can we do is, I think you notice, maybe we can just turn off the proxy, and we can turn off the interception. Sorry, excuse me. I think you have noticed there is one link. We can register the user. For example, like we can and email Myg.test.com. Username Myg is okay, and the password is 123456. Login, and now we can log in this user Myg, and the password is 123456. Login. Yeah, welcome to the portal. And I think you have noted the profile. And as you can see, the ID is 15. So maybe we can make some sort of guess. Maybe we can get the profile of the user, which ID is 1. For example, like this one. Yes, it did. It does work. And we also can check the source code. As you can see, we can get the username and also the plain password. So we can copy the username and password into the dictionary. And we can do this one by one, like the another user. And we can check the source code, another username and the password. And just display here, we can generate 2 dictionary. The first one is for the username, and the second one is for password dictionary. Sorry, excuse me. And then we can use the Hydra to crack the SSH surface, because the dictionary is very small, so I think it will not. Sorry, it didn't found. Maybe we can try users. Yeah, we can pass, but it didn't found. Yeah, we can do it again. Sorry about the notification. Sorry. Now you can see we got the result of the cracking, password cracking. Now we can log in Alice to the SSH, and we can copy the password. Yeah, now we are successfully logging as Alice. We can do some local immersion, and we can cut the bash history. Yeah, flag. Yeah, maybe we can go to the my security directory, and we got the first flag. And also we can cut the my notes file. I like this company. I hope that here, I think it should be, yeah, here I get a better partner than Bob. Hopefully Bob doesn't know my notes. It doesn't help me very much, right? So we need to see any more information from other, like we can go to the var directory, go to the backs directory, nothing, and we go to the www subdirectory and go to the hnm directory. I think we can, here is one directory, configure directory, and we got the configuration file. And here you can see, although this is the credentials for the MyCircle database, but I think this possibly is the credentials for the root users. So let's try switch user to root, and we can copy the password here and paste into the password field. Now we successfully switched to the root shell, and let's list the content. We get the second flag. So that's it. We successfully completed this box. I think the key point for this box is to do some web application vulnerability exploitation, and we need to be very careful because we have already tried several ways, like local file inclusion vulnerability, and also we have already tried the SQL vulnerability injection vulnerability, but all of them have failed. But we should carefully watch every function of the web application, like register, and we register our own username, and we try to get the behavior, especially the URL pattern, and try to make lateral movement, and we get the password and the username, and generate the username and password dictionary correspondingly, and then use that dictionary to crack the password with SSH by the tool of Hydra. So that's all I'd like to share in this video. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.